Alright, and we're back. Hopefully you guys don't mind, I just turned on the oscillator. It's kinda spicy, but it's not super spicy in here. We're gonna do a few more quests, but I'm gonna try not to get dungeons. The guild hall. Listen, young journeyman, we need a guard. No, that takes too long. Somniferous spell? No. It's tempting, but no. 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 Nah. We'll do a normal, not dungeon crawly one. No. Out of hell with it. We're gonna go kill a mummy. Okay. We're gonna go the ruins of Wicksmith Court. It's so tempting to just do a dungeon every time. I'll try and make this the last one for a while. And then we'll do the main quest. We should be decently enough to do that. Alright, so we'll go ahead and mark this area. And ba-dum-bum. We'll go to ruins of... I already forgot the name of it. I am so sorry. Let's see. That was Wicksmith Court. Okay. I'll just do that, make it easier. And now that we have a horse, we can actually speed things up a little bit too. So we'll just do 2. Oh shit, I leveled up to 5? Oh hell yeah, man. That's how it works. What do I want? 1... More spell points, actually. I think this level we're gonna go with spells. Good enough. And damn, son. That's awesome. Okay. Wow, we're really starting to kick ass. The main reason that's good is because you need to be level 5 to do Syndasa's quest. So... Okay, we'll go ahead and do dungeon start. And we'll get into the crawl. Oh my god, I thought that was a lich and I fucking cried a little bit. I was like, oh! There's no fucking way I can get a lich to spawn this early. I really hope not. So, for those of you who don't know, liches in this game are probably one of the most dangerous enemies. They come in 2 flavors. There's Ancient Lich, and then there's just Lich. Ancient Lich is the more dangerous variant. Oh my god. Like, I thought I spawned one, and I was like, are you fucking serious right now? So it sounds like we have rats. Probably gonna get rats, bats, and skelemans. That's okay with me. I'd like to find some better gear, though. It's definitely a bit more priority than doing quests at this point, but I'll take it. I mean, any bit of XP at this point is great. Now you're probably like, oh, it's because you chose an easy character. It's like, it doesn't really matter in this game how easy your character can do stuff. It's a fucking hard as hell game. So I'll start off with this. No secrets. So hopefully if you're interested in Daggerfall, or you're like, oh man, it looks really complicated to play. I mean, it is complicated, but it's not that hard. It's not like NetHack, where you always feel stupid by the end of playing it. But like, it's definitely got a learning curve that I think is manageable. It's not unbelievably challenging to the point where it's what I'd call alienating. I think Arena, you know, as much as I don't like it, I love the game that's underneath it all. You know what I mean? It's a lot like Skyrim. I don't hate Skyrim as a game. I hate it as an Elder Scrolls game, as an RPG. It just feels just scummy. I can't explain it any better. So like Arena, if you've never played it, which it's also free, you can go ahead and just download it off of the Bethesda website. It's on there still. I think it's also on Steam too, so you have no excuse not to say, oh, I can't find it. Even with an army of patches, that game is a fucking headache to get running and to play. I have never found enjoyment in it, because it always seems like every time I'm starting to enjoy it, something fucks up, and it becomes just unfun to play. And I think that's my biggest problem with it. So, it's like Daggerfall, but Daggerfall Diet, I guess. So number one, it's actually very flat. So rather than like these Z-level dungeons we have going on right here, that like spaghetti zone everywhere, Arena has a floor. So once you've cleared an area, you'll go to like the next dungeon floor if it has like 2 to 3 levels in it. And that's kind of cool. You don't get that in this game. I kind of like that. I like that little pile of poo. That always looks like poo. This is also, by the way, a module I understand because it's very, very similar to Scourge Barrow. It's almost virtually identical to that one. Well, we'll get to that when we get there, won't we? But yeah, Arena has... Is that the mummy? You're shitting me. This has got to be just a random mummy. I don't think this is the quest one. I'm gonna shit myself if it is. Okay, it's just a random mummy. Alright, that's what I thought. I'm like, there is no way. This sucks, though, because now we have to actually find the right one. But I think we'll be fine. So, anyways, in Arena you have no class generation, so that may sound bad, but hear me out. In that game, class is pretty much like how your character fights, so it's still technically like this. There's an elven short bow. I'll actually take that as loot. You can tell by the string, if you're curious. So what does that mean? Like, how do you level up in that game if there's no class, right? So you choose, like, Knight, Warrior, Spellblade, Rogue, whatever from the list, but you don't level up through skills, you level up through killing enemies. It seems so basic, but it's so not the Elder Scrolls formula, right? That's something that is weird. It's the only Elder Scrolls game I can think of that does that. Actually, no, that's not true. Battlespire does that, I'm pretty sure. Actually, no, you don't level up in Battlespire. You use, like, attribute points that you get from certain things. It's weird. It's a totally different game. Anyways, so you can't buy a home. Let's see what else. You have spellcrafting, and I think there's enchanting as well. So it's got the systems of Daggerfall, just minus a few things. And it has, like, the holidays and the towns and the grunt work. Okay, one thing I will say that fucking sucks about that game that I think everybody who's played it can agree on, by the way, this is a quest location, is the fucking UI. Like, it's not the actual, like, user interface as in, like, what we're using right now. But it's like, okay, so if I do this, right? This would, like, do a little, like, splash effect every time something happened in the game. Like, Rat just died would, like, pop up on screen like that. If this body has no loot, it would show up on the screen. It would take, like, 3 seconds to do it. And you might be like, that's only, like, 3 seconds. That can't be that bad. It doesn't sound like it until you've played it. It's one of those little things you start to really get irritated at the longer you play it. Because you just want it to move. You don't care after a while. Like, In this game, the text box shows up and you just click. That is brevity. That is nice. In that game, you have to wait for it to fade in, and then you read it, and then you have to hit it again and it fades out. So you spend like 6 or 7 seconds doing the same damn thing. And it's just... I don't like it. It's not the worst thing ever, but it's just pretty annoying. I'm not a huge fan of it. The other thing that pisses me off about that game is it's tied to your CPU speed, so either it's extremely quick or it's just slow as shit. There's no... And the frame rate's really bad. Alright, we're in that Dyreni Tower one again. So, yeah, either your frame rate's really good or it's really bad. It doesn't take very much stuff to be on screen for it to start to fall apart, too. Even in DOSBox with a modern PC, it's still very iffy. Okay, this can be a quest area, so let's hope this isn't. So, well, actually, let's hope it is. This is actually pretty easy. Oh, Jesus. That's a zombie, by the way. Okay, the zombie apparently can one-shot me. That's not what I expected at all. I might have to ignore him. That's a bit bullshit. I told you zombies hit like a Mack truck, but I don't think you believed me until you saw it, did you? They better... Oh, I was gonna say, they better not fucking get in here. And they did. Yeah, dab away at me. I don't fucking care. So there's Flesh Atronox, and there's also... Or Atronax, I'm not sure how you say it. I don't think I've ever heard the word said, so I don't actually know. No! God damn it. Oh, this is bullshit. I hate this. This can be a quest area, so I'm tempted to actually do it. That's the main thing. Oh, Jesus. I hate this. I hate zombies in this game because they're so fucking devastating. Oh my god. You'd think they wouldn't be this fucking tanky, but they are. It's really annoying. This is just the undead dungeon, though, for you. You get zombies, skeletons, and rats, bats, and I think mummies are also thrown in there for good measure, too. It's better than, like, late game, where it's, like, vampire ancient fucking... Oh, it's awful, trust me. But the enemies in that game are badass. Like, that's what pisses me off, is they're so cool. Like, there's lizard men. I don't know. They look like dumb. They're supposed to be Argonians, but not really. They kind of are. But like the game's ambience is great. Like it's such a... It's a little bit more relaxing. It's a little bit more high... Oh my god. It's a little bit more high fantasy than this, where it's like characters speak in very old English. They... You know, it feels really, like, cultured, I guess. It feels more... I mean, I'm not saying this game doesn't have that either, but it definitely feels like a very, like... It doesn't feel like it's trying to be anything other than what it is, you know what I mean? That's the problem I have with, like, modern, like, games and writing, is they're very... Everybody's quirky and spontaneous and all has the same character tone, whereas in, like, Morrowind, everyone's kind of asshole-ish, I guess. But at the same time, it makes sense, right? In Arena, everybody's kind of formal, but they're almost too formal. So it's fun when you find characters that are just, like, down-to-earth. But it feels really cool. I love the way that game feels. There's a lot of ambience with the, like, the text in the game, too, is just really... Like, I mean, this was, like, the days before voice acting, so these kinds of things were very hard to convey. So the best thing we had was text. So I think it works really well in the favor. This is not a bad dungeon, but it's definitely pretty big. Well, so far from what we know of it. So I think we're gonna have to go into this area and just kind of pray. So, also, this can be underwater if we're not careful. So let me see if this is like the last video I did. Okay, TCL just in case. Now you may think, oh, Seth, that's cheating. No, this is to make sure, like I said, it's procedural. This module can contain, like, the quest NPC or item sometimes. So this is very important because you never know what can open that up, if it even can at all. So, we're just gonna reload. Okay, that's all I wanted to check. As long as I know that, that makes me happy. Because I actually don't know how you open that module sometimes. Because, like I said, all these are random. There's no way of determining what the hell it is. Okay, howdy there, Mr. Skelemania. But yeah, Arena has a really... It's just grungy. I love the feel. I love the way the blacksmith areas have, like, the fucking dude banging the shit, and he's like, boo! He's all fucking, like, too swole to control. I love the, I really like the music. It's much more subdued than, Daggerfall's. I like the main town theme. The do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. It's in this game. It's just, it's much more simplified in that game. Like, the in music is also a variation of it, too. But yeah, there's a lot of, like, little things like that. The game has so much charm, but unfortunately, it's got a lot of charm, and the game is not meant for it. Hello, that could be the mummy. I hope it's the mummy, actually. Oh god, they hit so fucking hard. Like, I wish I was kidding, but they really do. Well, at least right now they do. Later on, they're just gonna eventually not even be a problem. I guarantee you. That's how most Elder Scrolls games kind of go, though. Once you hit, like, mid-level, things stop really becoming a problem, and then by endgame, it's just more of an annoyance, if anything. There we go. Nope, that was just a random mummy. This is the real downside, honestly, of this dungeon module. Like I said, there's no guarantee. Oh, this could be him. Sometimes this happens. Okay, this is normal. Come on. Yes! Yes! God, I'm so good. Big dick right now. Teleport! Oh, god damn. And there we go. Lovely piece of wrapping. Thanks awfully. Cool. Still no promotion, though. They don't love me enough. It's not fair. I'm a little sad now. That's okay. We'll do another quest if I can. We'll do an easy one. No. Yeah, this is an easy one. We'll do the research one. So, okay, this one's easy. Chestberry in a place called the Greenfield Residence for just a few days. The danger is the necromancers. Fuck, I can't rest here yet. A woman in gray paid me to give this to you, he says. This is the next quest. Actually, no, this is a Thieves Guild one. You're a thief. Do not try to deny it. You have been seen in the act. There is honor among thieves. Either join the guild or face the consequences. Steal this from the blank and you can join them. I don't really care, personally. So, I'm not going to. The Unfortunate Fairy. I love this name. Oh, I still have this room rented for like 2,000. Oh, another one. You spin to see who gave it to you. You catch a glimpse of livery that vanishes into the crowd. Or livery, I'm not really sure how you say that word. That should be Helseth's quest, am I right? Oh, Prince Lothan, there we go. Greetings and salutations, I hope your trip was uneventful. Ha, you're funny. They say that you are keenly interested in the haunting of Daggerfall. My father and King Lysander were somewhat close. should you come visit me, I might be able to shed some light upon the recent events involving Lysandus, Prince Lothan, or Lotan, not sure, Castle Sentinel. So this is the main quest. That is very good. You can only get these at certain levels. That's why I'm also doing quest, if you couldn't tell. We'll do this quest and then we'll finish it up and start the main one, I think. Can I go in the Mages Guild at least? Yeah, cool. So let's go ahead and set our mark. And then we gotta go to, I think it was, what? Handed a note by beggar, blah, blah, blah. Chestbury, or Chesterbury. Okay, that's a kind of cool sounding place, actually. Chesterbury. So that's the name of the town. Doesn't really matter. We have more than enough time to do this. And so this is a pretty small one. We might be able to just find this, the white dog. We might be able to find this one without actually having too many issues. We'll talk to an NPC. So general, and then that. And so she does know it. We'll just say, go here. She already pointed it out. And it's in the corner up there. Okay. So this quest is very easy if you have Mark and Recall. To be fair, a lot of shit's really easy with Mark and Recall. But trust me, I do know how to navigate my way out of dungeons for the most part. That's another reason why, and I can't stress it enough, you have to mark where you're going when you're in dungeons. Because if you don't, and you forget, which you will, you'll do it eventually, it's awful when it doesn't happen. So this is a residence. This is the guy, pretty sure. You're the Dark Elf. Marvelous to meet you. Good luck getting past those infernal necromancers. So, yeah, good luck. So there might be, yeah, sometimes there can be items up here, but figured I'd check. Recall, teleport, and we have to wait a few hours. I think the necromancers can spawn in here. Not really sure, though. There's no point in breaking into the Mages Guild if you're curious, just to read filthy smut books. Oh, this is brilliant stuff! I guess those damn necromancers were not too difficult to handle, at least not for you. Spiffing job. 400 gold. Let's see if we can do another one, just in case. I mean, so we have no main quest hurry right now. Mummy wrappings. Oh, by the Dark Lord! Mummy wrappings. Everyone wants their fucking mummy wrappings. Nearby dungeon. The witch's cursed her in unending insomnia. Open tunic. You see there, I need someone to help with my research. What's this? No! I've done that quest like 3 times and it sucks just as much each time. No. Well, always journeyman, we'll do the guard quest. Be at the Mages Guild by midnight. Your period of guardianship will last until 3 in the morning. This one's pretty easy. I figure I'll show it off. I might as well. I didn't save at the beginning. Oh no. So, we'll just piss away some of our magic, I guess. This is a very easy one if you don't want to go into dungeons, by the way. Alt Trainer. You'll notice I'm not casting destruction spells, and that's because I really am not comfortable doing it every time. I've never been comfortable with the, like, destruction system in this game. It always feels awkward. 22, is that... Am I past midnight? Did I fuck up? I think I might have. Let's go check. So the Mages Guild will be open in these instances. Or they're still open. Let's go ahead and rest. Now, don't rest, loiter. And then there's enemies nearby. Oh noes. There they are. Looky here, boys, the guard. Gee, I'm all scared, shaking. Let's leave the tongue of the door as a warning not to mess with the Thieves Guild. Get him! That's my really bad fucking Cockney accent. Hope it was everything you dreamed of. I really do. Holy shit, there's more than I thought there was. Oh my god. There's a lot more than I thought there would be. Oh my god, I thought it was only gonna be like 2. Okay, holy shit. This is gonna end really bad. Why can't the rest of the guild help me with this? Jesus Christ. There's still one more. Oh, God, that was... No, don't kill me, please. Okay, good. You see a dead person. I guess I'm Bruce Willis. That's cool, too. Yes! Dwarven Broadsword. Instant upgrade. That is awesome. Holy shit. That's exactly what I was hoping for. And can we talk to him? No, he just stares at us awkwardly. We'll loiter. Well done, Shriaki. Those thieves didn't stand a chance. Take this amber. It's certainly the least we could do. Thanks, bro. You're the best. Can I level up? No, of course not. So yeah, I think we're pretty much good on questing for now. At least to get some of the main stuff ready. Let's go to my wagon and put this in there. Don't need that anymore. And I think that'll do. So, yeah, that's gonna pretty much cover it for this one. I'm probably gonna call it a session. I've actually done this whole session in one day, so I'm pretty stoked. We can now officially start doing the main quest and start chipping it away. And I hope you guys are gonna look forward to that. So we'll see you in the next one.